There is a small country in East Africa with a history so devastating and so recent that many people still struggle to believe what happened here. Just 3 decades ago, Rwanda was defined by tragedy. But today, Rwanda has reinvented itself into one of the most remarkable tourism and conservation stories on Earth. When most people think of Rwanda, they think of the mountain gorilla. And yes, that experience is every bit as powerful as you imagine. But there's another side to Rwanda far fewer people know about. A place where lions and rhinos roam again, where entire ecosystems have been brought back from the brink. This is Akagera National Park. And here, on the remote Magashi Peninsula, is one of Africa's most extraordinary conservation stories, and one of its most spectacular new safari camps. This is Rwanda reimagined, and this is Magashi Peninsula. We're at Kigali Airport. As you can see, these are the lines for customs and immigration, but we're actually here in the VIP lounge. We can book you a meet and assist service where you can hang out in here, you get fast track immigration, and then you hang out in here while they collect your bags.
Hi everyone, this is Samar with Sundowners Safaris. We're excited to take you on another adventure. We just arrived into Kigali, Rwanda yesterday. We landed around 1 o'clock into the airport. Super easy getting to the airport. We did a meet and assist service. That's something we book for all of our clients too coming in. We just sat in a lounge. I'll show you guys the lounge while they collected our bags. I had a water, Reza had a soda. It was fabulous. After that, we went on a little city tour around Kigali. We also went to the Genocide Museum. I unfortunately can't really show that to you. There's no cameras allowed in the Genocide Museum, but I highly recommend visiting it. In 1994, Rwanda had a genocide where over 3 months, over 1 million people died. So it's definitely somewhere that is worth visiting and learning about the history of Rwanda. Kigali is such a beautiful, safe city. And then this morning, it's about 6:30, and at 7, our guide Moses is picking us up. We're about an hour into our drive to Akagera Park. We've left the city of Kigali, so now we're just on the road with these beautiful rice paddies next to us and enjoying the scenic view. And our guide Moses is telling us a lot about the history of Rwanda and the current president, and we're learning a lot on our drive.
During the scrambled partition of Africa that happened in 1884 and 1885 in Bahrain, for the putting the borders of the African countries.
Moses is teaching us some words on our drive here, and Reza's gonna practice them.
Okay. The first word was
Morekeze Chana,
which means thank you very much.
Okay, your turn.
Morekeze Chame.
Did he say it right, Moses?
No.
He missed Chane. It has to be Chane. It's Cyane.
Chane.
Chane. Yes, you got it right, Rob.
Okay. Morekeze Chane.
Someone got it right. Yes.
Morekeze Chane.
I never get anything right, so that was good.
Okay.
Then another one is yes, which is Yego in Rwanda. Yego. Then no, you say Oya. Oya.
This is how we're entertaining ourselves on this 4-hour drive to the park.
That park was gazetted by the Belgian government, and currently now it has the size of 1,022 square kilometers.
Wow.
That is the size of it. So more than double, more than a half of it was taken away. So it was sorted by the people who come back with their cows after 1994 genocide.
Okay.
They sorted a big part of it because we had like an estimate of 2,500 square kilometers, the whole park.
We're headed to the northern part of the
where
park.
we are heading to the northern part, but still we have many lakes over there.
Yes.
Where we have Rwanda Lake, where the Magashi is located. So it's also a big lake. So you're gonna be able to see like hippos, crocodile, and we're gonna have like a lot of things to see around that lake.
Amazing.
Yes.
Oh, good morning once again. My name is Bosco, and I'm going to be your guide for the next 2 days. And of course, we'll be discovering the untamed Akagera National Park. And to the map, we are actually right here at this exit. So we're the only ones, wilderness guests, we are the only ones with the privilege of using the exit as their entrance. For the rest, they use the southern gate actually. And we are going to drive from here to here to here all the way to Magashi Peninsula. And it's a drive that is going to take approximately 1.5 hours. And if you happen to see something as we cruise, please let me know so that I can stop and we have a little focus on that particular sighting, or maybe something that you'd like to have explained in details.
Perfect. Let's go.
Mark, show us how to get out of vehicle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That is the wrong way.
That's not the wrong way.
there you go. You got it.
Wilderness blue.
So we just got to the lake here at Magashi Peninsula, and Bosco has a special treat for us.
Yeah.
We're actually going to ride on this pontoon boat to camp instead of driving, which will be really fun. We'll take you guys along. So before we can have the boat actually take off, we have priorities. And those priorities are mimosas.
Exactly. Exactly. Beautiful Pierre Jordani Cup Classic all the way from South Africa. Beautiful way to start your boat cruise this afternoon.
We hopped on this awesome pontoon boat, mimosas in hand, and just cruised out onto the lake. Before we knew it, we spotted elephants, just having a blast, spraying water everywhere. We spent some time just taking it all in. Then we saw a buffalo chilling in the water, also cooling off, which was pretty amazing. And finally, we pulled up into camp, and they welcomed us with this super cool traditional song. Honestly, what a way to start. We just got to camp and we sat down for lunch, and they're doing these, what I call them, the wilderness lunch spreads, where we're starting with a cold soup, and then afterwards there's going to be some salad, some green bean salad, some jackfruit noodle rice wraps, and a harvest bowl. So lots of delicious stuff coming here at lunch for us with this beautiful view.
We've got 2 salads. One is green bean with cucumber, whipped feta salad. Another one is rice noodle roll with almonds dressing. This one is, the 2 main one is vegetarian. Another one is meat, which is pork medallion with cinnamon carrot and sorghum salad.
And then Reza has the spicy sauce.
It's called akabanga.
Have you tried it yet?
Not yet.
Okay, try it. Okay. Looks so good. Welcome to our room at Magashi Peninsula. This camp is brand spanking new. It took its first guests at the end of September 2025. This camp has only 4 rooms, so 2 regular rooms and a 2-bedroom villa. So it can total hold 8 guests. Great property if you're looking for exclusive use. I'm going to show you around our room. We're in one of the 2 regular rooms. I'm putting in parentheses because these rooms are part of the premiere series at Wilderness, and they're very fancy. So right now we're standing in the entryway of our room, and right here in the entryway, they start you off with a bag that you can take on your game drives with you. You can stick like your water bottle, your binoculars, whatever you need in here. They do have 2 rainy seasons here, so they give you some umbrellas. They left us some bubbles on ice, which I always appreciate, and a very sweet gift. They left us these Rwandan wallets, a woman's and a men's, which is very sweet of them. Over here you have a mini bar, and like a lot of these premier safari camps, pretty much everything is included, so everything in your room is included. Down here you have a mini bar with beers, wine, sodas, snacks. This is where the main bedroom is. And like most of the premier camps, especially this is a new one, they have added an air conditioning unit in here, which is absolutely fantastic. It does get a bit warm in the middle of the day, so it's nice to have that AC. You also have a fan inside of your mosquito net, which is very nice. They have some reading material. And then down here, they have some playing cards and some games that you can use to entertain yourself. A desk, if you must get some work done. Then as we walk into the closet area, this camp does have a gym, which we'll show you all. But if you don't want to go all the way to the gym and you just kind of want to work out in your room, they have some jump ropes and some free weights in here. And then as you walk into here, you have your fantastic bathroom with double vanities over here. I love the fixtures that they did in this room. They're very beautiful. And then a tub with just a fantastic view of the lake. Your indoor shower over here with not one, but 2 shower heads. Let's go show you the outside of our room, and we have a special surprise. How freaking cool is this? The nice thing about the 4 rooms on this property is that they're all super private. So really it's just your room and the lake. You could hang out in your plunge pool. I am so excited right now. They're my favorite. And then lastly, I'm going to show you the stargazing area up top, which is also very cool. So a lot of camps, all the wilderness premier camps, but a lot of fancier camps have plunge pools. This plunge pool is actually warm, which is rare. They're normally not very warm, so you can't really get in them. But this one's actually warm enough to get into because it's not heated. Okay, up here we have this amazing sun deck. So they can set this up for you at night with a mosquito net so you can hang out here and stargaze. But for now, I'm going to be game gazing. They're so cute.
Hello everyone. We're at Magashi Peninsula. We're on an afternoon boat cruise. It's kind of part of what they do here is you get to do an afternoon boat cruise, see some different perspectives. As you can see, the landscape's just stunning. Saw some really cool birds, some hippos that kind of got out of our way so we can get on the boat. It's a little overcast today, so the hippos are actually out of the water, and that's nice to see. Wasco's taking us out on a trip, and we're gonna jump in the vehicle, but you guys can come along and see what this Magashi Peninsula is all about.
There's a huge croc right here. Right there too. Bosco's trying to make us croc food here. These guys are not my favorite, but this one just seems very chill. So we're on our afternoon game drive. We're on the boat, and one of Bosco's colleagues just reached out to him and said that they found the pride of lion. So we're speeding up a little bit here on the boat, and we're gonna go try to find the lion. We have an elephant.
What are they, like your adolescents?
And a lake.
How old are the cubs?
From the minerals, from the soil, those rich iron, especially from the termite mounds, you know.
So it's like licking, like
exactly.
Okay.
Exactly,
So
like
it's
licking the
salt or
salts.
whatever.
Exactly, 100%.
They're eating the sand?
They are getting those minerals from
Okay.
the sand, especially, you know, for when termite mounds are building their mounds, they use some of their saliva to glue the soil together. So as a result, some minerals from there are actually provided, and that's why you see they are doing. So they use their front feet, like scratch or scrub the soil, and then start licking that particular soil using their prehensile trunks. So that's what you see they are doing.
So we're a little late because we got distracted by the lions. As you can tell, the sun's almost set, but we're here on the lake and we're gonna have a quick sundowner. Bosco set this up for us, so cute, with some snacks. I think we're gonna have some gin and tonic out here real quick before the sun goes down, and we have some hippos.
Good morning. It's about 6 o'clock in the morning at Magashi Peninsula. Just wanted to show you the view, which is outstanding. So last night we came back and they had put that bed, they put a mosquito net with covers and everything, and we laid out here last night. Although right now it looks like isn't much going on up there because it's all cloudy. Last night it was incredible and absolutely gorgeous, and saw some stars and everything. So just wanted to show you another one of the things that you can do while you're at Wilderness Magashi.
So we're about to head out on our morning game drive. We're gonna game drive and then we're gonna do lunch on the boat. So we'll take you guys along.
Yeah, I was actually talking about how the ground gives us more information about the animal activities they were heading, what they were doing, who are they, for us to know how to actually try to look for how we can maybe know their distribution, and of course knowing their movement and all that. An instance of that is right here in front of me. You see two trucks here, two animal trucks here. I'll cycle them here. Yeah, two animal trucks. If you see, these are the claws. You see some nails extending a bit further from the claws. These are claws, some nails here, and you can look at the pads, the back pads, two lobes. This implies that hyenas were here. And the reason why you see two tracks almost at the top of each other, this is a direct register. Means it was like stepping and again stepping here, almost stepping at the top of like the back leg stepping at the front leg. Yeah, kind of the direct register. So this is a hyena that was actually moving in our direction. So let's keep going forward to see if we can be lucky and maybe find one.
Very cool.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Yep. Have you got a better angle there?
I'm good. Just looking at Mr. Grumpy over here.
They're funny.
And look at the birds. Those birds on their back.
Those are oxpeckers.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah.
See, I got one. I got one.
Yeah.
Oxpecker.
That's it. I'm done. Going home.
Beautiful. So this is a mutualism, symbiotic relationship. I mean, as long as you enjoy birds, you are a birder. Even looking at them and just appreciating their presence. Yeah. So you see, as the buffaloes move, they are disturbing the insects on the grasses.
Yes.
And by doing so, these cattle egrets eating those insects that are being thrashed or that are being disturbed. Nice symbiotic relationship whereby the cattle egrets are benefiting. That's the baby.
Under the tree, baby.
Claw mark from a lion's claw.
Oh.
View claw, yeah.
The baby's right under that tree.
Yeah, I see the baby.
Okay. It's on the other side of this zebra.
No, I see the baby. I was asking about this one getting attacked.
The other side of this guy.
So we're on our morning game drive. It's about 8:45, and we have come out here into this big open plain where Bosco was saying that there's high likelihood of seeing rhinos. And we initially saw a couple from the distance, but now we have these two, which are much closer to us. We've stopped in this beautiful plain for breakfast, and I don't know if you can see them really in the distance, but there's the rhinos walking. And over here, because it's so hot, in the shade, we've set up a little bush breakfast. Very nice. Love it. Beautiful.
A story of our rhinos actually starts back in the days we used to have rhinos, black rhinos in the park. But because of human-wildlife conflicts, now they went completely extinct in this park. And the last black rhino was seen in this park in 2007. And recently, in partnership with African Parks and Rwanda Development Board, with different stakeholders, they actually reintroduced 2017. They reintroduced black rhinos in the park, 18 black rhinos, and late 2019 they added 5 more from European zoos. Of course, the ones that we're seeing here are not black rhinos. These are white rhinos grazing nicely in the open plains of Chirara Plain. And these ones were actually brought to the park in 2021. We didn't have them before, so they were new to this area. We have white rhinos over 100, and black rhinos over 30. Wow. In the census that took place in 2023.
It's noon. We just finished our morning game drive, and now we're headed to the boat. We're going to do a little lunch adventure on the boat.
For lunch today, we have a chilled beetroot and watermelon soup. We have beef tataki, quinoa, with apple and celery. Zucchini and goat cheese salad with a dill vinaigrette. Miso sweet potato steak with tahini, with crispy chickpeas, carrots, and pickled shallot salad. And for the end, we have a berry tiramisu.
Oh, that sounds delicious.
And right behind you, you've got, if you're still hungry, there's some hippos.
Ooh, we eat hippos. Chef made this berry tiramisu, which looks so good. So I'm gonna try it. Doesn't that look so good? I wanted to kind of dig deep to get some berry.
We'll call this Samar's eating safari.
I am on an eating safari. I'm so happy I brought stretchy pants. So good. It's really self-contained. So if a family or friends or whoever's staying here, they can do everything here in this space. It has a kitchen where either they will come cook for you, or if you feel like cooking, they can stock it for you and you cook. We have over here a full bar area. So I'm gonna show you one of the bedrooms in this property. There's 2 identical bedrooms and then one room we kind of call the multi-purpose room, and I'll explain that while we go in there. So I'm gonna show you one of the 2 bedrooms in this villa. Both bedrooms are identical, so they're a really good option for 4 adults traveling together away from the communal area in case you just want some time, the 2 of you. A desk in case you need to get some work done. And then over here you have your own mini bar, all included, coffee, tea. There is also, as we showed you, the bar outside. As you walk into the bedroom area, again, fan and AC. There is this little twin bed available over here if you have a little traveling with you. And as you walk into the bathroom, again, very similar to the 1 bedroom that we're staying in. It's set up as what they call the multi-purpose room, which is essentially an area for spa services, as well as a little rower in case you want to get a workout in. But also you can just come in here, request massage through the property, and they'll send someone here to do that for you. This multi-purpose room does also have its own bathroom, so this property has 3 full bathrooms. So very comfortable for 4 or 6 guests. So as gorgeous and amazing as the inside of this villa is, my personal opinion is that the main attraction of this villa is really this outdoor space. This outdoor space is really only for the guests staying in this villa. So over here, you have this dining table where they can set up lunch outside for your group with this beautiful view of the lake. And then you have your own, this isn't a plunge pool really, it's a infinity pool overlooking the lake. There's a boma just for your group, a fireplace just for your group. And then as you go over here, there's just like a nice chill hangout area under some shade. As you can see, their private outdoor showers are hidden. so that they can use them with other people in the villa. And then up above where the wood is the stargazing bed, which they can set up for you at night. There's an identical one in our room that you'll also see. This is the main area here at Magashi Peninsula. This area is really for the 2 rooms because the villa has its own kind of self-contained area, though if someone's staying at the villa, they can definitely come over here. And then if you walk down this way, you'll see the boma right by the lake. And over here, they can do indoor seating. Magashi Peninsula also has this nice little gym on the lake, which is right near the main area with some weights and such that you can use. That afternoon, we decided to do things a little differently. We'd loved being out on the pontoon so much that we wanted to slow everything down and just experience more of Akagera from the water. So we headed out, not really in a rush to get anywhere, just cruising. And then we came across this massive bull elephant. He was right at the edge of the lake, drinking, stepping into the water, completely relaxed. Moments like this are hard to explain. And then as we came around the corner, we arrived at our next stop, where the camp had set up a beautiful sundowner overlooking the lake. This is a perfect way to end our day. Then, on our way back to camp, in the dark, we were treated to a leopard hunting impala. She tried twice but was unsuccessful. In this bush, and there's some impalas right in front of us. On our final morning, as we headed out to make the 5-hour journey to see the gorillas, I knew we'd experience a side of Rwanda that many miss. It's not for everyone, especially if you are on your first safari. But if you're looking for something truly special, this place is absolutely worth it. Subscribe to follow along as we head to Volcanoes National Park to see the beautiful mountain gorillas.